today, very interesting. One of my friends sent me a picture to show me that one situation, the pastor, one person, the pastor, claims he was praying when loving eyes agents shot him in the head, in the head with pepper ball during protest. He is doing the protest, and the ICE, means the immigrants agents, shot him when he was praying. So my friend said that here's a reason that I don't believe in religion. And the reason will be the poor guy was praying when they shot him. Just shows how prayers don't work. And so maybe I just speak English, yeah. So I think it's very funny, okay. Yet usually prayers would not work, because if you assume that there is an all-powerful God in the human society that would help you to answer your prayers, that's not the case, and that would be kinds of superstitious, and there is no sign to show that there is an all-powerful God, okay? But so in the general terms, prayers will not be answered, and prayers will not help, and there's no God is always listen to your prayers and try to help you, because his power is pretty limited in this society, because this society is governed by a certain physical law, the law of the physics. So, and that's the reason for him to not believe in religion. Well, which is true, because if anyone know that, there is no God to answer to their prayers, and will not be able to provide what they ask for in their prayers, then why still, believe in religion, right? So my opinion is that, well, that all depends whether the prayers would be answered or not. First of all, there is no all-powerful God, because there are no signs of it, and because the religious people, regardless how they argue about this point, that create a world does not need a God to do that. Only the natural evolution could do it, a Big Bang could do it. But anyway, the prayers may work in a sense that when you try to wish something, you pray it or not, it doesn't matter. But when you wish it in your mind very clearly, very wholeheartedly, then you emit some kinds of signal. Okay, so if the so-called God is only a information center that could compute and that could react to some data just like a computer, then it may work to a point that when you wish something and affect the space information structure, and the lineup of the information, or you wish so hard that your mental power could affect other people in subconscious level, then it may subtly work. For instance, my joke is that I told my friends, if I wish, there was one time that we meet together to have a meal, and if I just try to pray to very hard in my mind that you treat me this time, don't let me to pay, my part of the meal, this and that, then it may work, because why? when you wish hard subconsciously in the sixth sense level, that person could receive your mental signal, and subconsciously he may react to that, or maybe by impulse, so all of a sudden, well, okay, yeah, well, today, just let me treat you. You don't have to pay, and I feel happy of doing that because we have a very great chatting or something like that. But if you try to wish, okay, my friend, you have a Porsche, right? The car, that very good one, Porsche, give it to me for free, give it to me for free. That may not, of course, certainly, such kinds of prayers will not work, because first of all, it's very greedy, it is of avarice, right? It's greed, okay, and it's beyond the normal sense, okay, because he would not just suddenly got possessed by something that changes his mind completely to give you a Porsche, that cost probably 200,000, right, US dollar. So what I meant is that, yeah, prayer means a mental signal or mental information that you want to emit out may or may not work, but it may work with the general, the universal, computerized God, the information center that could compute for result, and to get the conclusion for something. But if you think that there is all-powerful God can answer all of your requests, or your requests from your greed, and from your big appetites of money and wealth and that type of thing, oh no, it will not work, because there is no that type of God can control this physical world to make physical present to you, or to completely change another person's mind to offer something that's not possible to offer to you. So prayers will not be answered by an all-powerful God, because there is no God all-powerful. And the so-called gods, to my opinion, is only the mind who are staying in another dimension, and is urge and eagerness to communicate with the human society. So the prayers may or may not work, all depend on what you ask, and the size of your request, and your what you're asking for as a present, or as a gain for your life. So, to my opinion, yeah, prayers may or may not work, depend on what you're asking for. And even without God, if you wish something hard enough, it may come true, because you have emitted some kinds of mental energy and information, and to affect another person that you targeted to in the sixth sense level, means soul perception level. It would affect them and change their thinking, way of thinking, in a subtle way. So prayers may work or not work, or that all depend. But whether my friends should believe in religion or not, that's his choice, of course. And religions, remember this, religions is always created by human, not God. So religions, any religions in this world would have some kinds of mistakes, misinformation, or misunderstanding, and legend, and something could not be verified and could not be believed wholeheartedly. Anyway, there is a God, but who is God? What is God? That's all up to our further exploring. Thank you.